Hi, it's Mike at Phase 1 DJ Store. Got a new product we want to show you today. There's a lot of buzz about this product. It's going to be massive. It's a brand new product from Traktor. It's arrived at last. It is Control S2. Yeah, it's here, it's arrived, it's just arrived. We haven't even got it out the box. What we're going to do in this video, we are going to get it out the box, believe it or not. And we're going to have a look at it. What we do is we're going to go out the back into the warehouse because we're trying to shoot a video in the shop while the shop's open and it's a nightmare. So they're going to kick me into the back and we're going to have a look at this, the brand new Traktor Control S2. A lot of buzz about this product. And it's going to be here we are. I've been chucked into our warehouse, not the most glamorous place in Phase 1. We're going to have a look at, it's going to be a fairly simple video this. Anybody that knows Traktor and Traktor 2, they're going to know about how it works and stuff like that. But we are going to get it hooked up and we're going to get some tunes coming out of it. We're going to see what comes in the box. And we're going to let you have some close-ups and we're going to take some pictures and some photos. Right, so we've got our full version of Traktor 2. By the looks of it, we've got an instruction manual. I've got to say about all the native instrument stuff, it's all nicely packed, it's all quality. Then we've got our controller. And we're going to take the camera off the stand and get some close-up shots, some photos. There's going to be loads of photos in this video as well. Right. See what else in there. It's a poster, quick guide to what all the buttons and knobs and switches do. Should be very handy. Just put that down there. Right, so what have we got? We've got controller. Okay. And USB lead. I will say, I think if it's the same as, yeah, a lot of the new native stuff, we've noticed, has a very clever USB socket on the back of the new stuff, on the S4 and on the S2. And what it is when you push it in, it locks in. You know, you've got to get, it's got like a special locking. It's like different to all of the USBs. That's quite stiff to pull that out of there. But I think that's a great feature just in case the wire gets tugged or anything like that. What we're going to do, simply, is we are going to take some close-up shots and then I'm going to bring my MacBook through and we're going to get it hooked up. Power supply there, so it's not a big brick of a thing, right? So what we'll do, let's take some pictures.
About now, the funk soul brother. Check it out now, the funk soul brother. Right about now, the funk soul brother. Check it out now, the funk soul brother. Right about now, the funk soul brother. Check it out now, the funk soul brother.
Okay, so we got it out of the box, managed to install it. I ain't going to do no fancy video because there's loads of fancy videos out there with DJs showing you how they can do this, that and the other with it. Just going to give you a quick run through of what is here. Okay, we have got our big jog wheels, touch sensitive jog wheels as well, so when you touch the top of them you can scratch with them. It's got a nice feel to it as well. This feel nice and smooth, right? Really happy with the whole build quality of this machine actually. All the faders feel good. These buttons are all nice and chunky and they've got a definite click to them. This is some of the looping area which I'm going to cover in a second. So up at the top we have got our effects section. We've got our wet and dry. We've got effects 1, 2 and 3. We can turn them on and we can turn them off. Very simple and it just works. If you want to select an effect, all we have to do is press shift and then you press the button and scroll through the effects. So that's scrolling through the different effects, dead easy. and then what happens is that turns the effect on, and this changes the parameter, and that's the wet and dry. So it's laid out how I expect it to be laid out. Big browser button in the middle here, so when I press that button and depress that, it's got a definite click to it, and then it brings up your record collection on Traktor. And also what we've got here is a volume for the sample decks as well, because what we've got here is 4 sample decks here and 4 sample decks there. Very, very easy to use. I haven't played around with it for very long, but basically out of the box, you know, we've had to play around with Traktor before, we know how it works. This controller hooks up very easily. Very much a plug and play item. It just works, you know, from the moment I plugged it in and installed the software. I haven't had any issues really with configuring sound and everything. Very, very simple. So in a nutshell, it just works. Show you a couple of little features then. We've got a track lined up here. Let's turn that effect off. Very simple to set a loop. There's a click there. You can change the length of the loop. We'll set up a very simple 4-bar loop. Just turn it down a little bit so you can hear what I'm saying. So I've set up a 4-bar loop there. I can reduce it. Very simple. Want to come out of the loop? Depress the button. You can't get easier than that. Cue points. We can set some cue points. Set one. Because we've got it quantized and we've got it snapped as well, all these cue points are going to drop in on time, just how Traktor 2 works. If we need to delete those, all we do is hold the shift key and that deletes. It's as simple as that. Want to put some more in? One thing I will say, I do like these rubber buttons. You feel like you can give them a bit of a whack, you know what I mean? It's got a nice build quality to all of it. So there you are, you do your cue points very, very easily. Samples, just as easy as well. Press B there, right? I'm just going to delete these. And let's put some samples in. So we can grab a very simple sample. And then we've got a volume for that sample there, and I've grabbed a 4-bar sample then of the track that's playing. Obviously, very, very simple. The track is still playing, and I've got my sample there. If I want to delete it, shift 1, 2, and it's gone. So that works really, really well as well. You can fill the sample banks up, obviously. You can give them buttons a good whack as well. Other things, very, very quickly, the looping again, going back to the looping. So let's just set a 4-bar loop. Now if I want to move that loop forwards or backwards down the track, very simple. I've got this loop move function. Again, it's got a definite click. So I'm moving the loop through the track. Still a 4-bar loop. Reduced it now to a 2. And if I want to move it back, and I can scroll that loop right the way through the track to wherever I need to be, and it works instantly. But we all know here, the clever bit behind all of this is that fantastic program Traktor. Other things, well, we've got our effects section up here, which we talked about before. So if you want to engage an effect, I'll just put this on. And let's say we've got a reverb on there. So very simple. It's on or it's off, it's wet and dry, and change the parameters. We've got 3 effects banks to choose from here and 3 effects banks to choose from over here. In a nutshell, I like it. It's very well built. I think it's smart, it's compact, it's got everything on it I need. I don't need anything more than this. I think sample decks and cue points is more where it's at for DJing at the minute for me. So it's getting a big thumbs up from myself. If you want to come down to the shop and try it out, please do. We're going to show you some photos and some more close-ups. Don't forget it's got a mic input, we've got headphones as well, so we can cue everything up. I think it's got everything it needs to have. So there you go. That was the Traktor S2 controller. Didn't do a really fancy video on that, showing you loads of tricks and things that can be done on that. I am sure there's going to be hundreds, if not thousands, of DJs out there that are going to be showing you all the wonderful things you can do with that piece of kit. I just wanted to show you there what comes in the box, what it comes with, basically what I thought of it. I'm always getting asked to review different bits of DJ kit. That is something I particularly like. I like the build quality, and these are things that you possibly won't get in other videos. It's on demo in our shop now, so you're more than welcome to come down to the shop and we'll hook you up and we'll let you have a play on it. That's what Phase 1's all about. It's about coming and getting all the things and trying them. Just on that note, we are running an event on the 27th of November, which is a Sunday, and it's a Sunday afternoon. And it's all about MIDI controllers. It's going to be all about DJ MIDI controllers. We've got so many in the shop here, and people ask us all the time, which is the best? Well, on that day, on that afternoon, Sunday afternoon, we're going to put them all on. We're going to have some industry experts. We've got some guys coming down from Native, and I believe we've got some guys coming down from Pioneer as well. Also, we're going to be having a free prize draw on the day, so there's going to be some stuff to win just for turning up. And I've heard a rumour that we may have something from Pioneer to give away on the day. But you have to be here, you have to come and see us on the 27th of November. In the description to this video, you'll click a link that will take you through to information on the S2. Also, there's another link there to our Facebook page. Go onto our Facebook page, check out the event that's going on, see if you can get it in your diary, like our Facebook page as well, because we're always posting special offers on there, and it would be great to see you on the 27th of November, Sunday afternoon. We're going to have a bit of a mix-up and a bit of a, bit of fun. It's not going to be all about selling. There'll be things here to buy on the day, and we'll have some crazy deals. But it is going to be very much an education day where you can find out which is the controller for you. That is the Kontrol S2. It's Mike at Phase 1 DJ stuff. Cheers.